Alistair, Turkey's gold procurement has slowed throughout this year, but what is really noticeable is that there is the increase in exposure to silver instead. Is silver gaining momentum because of price, or are there other factors?
I think in the case of Turkey's banking system, there are other factors, because included in Turkey's stocks of gold, as it were, are the positions of the commercial banks. They use gold a lot more. I mean, we're talking about a country with a currency losing purchasing power at an accelerated rate all the time. And so I don't think it would be right to read too much into changes, if you like, in the level of gold stocks, because they use gold literally for payment and as collateral. So I wouldn't read too much into it. It's interesting that they're moving into silver, and I think that probably reflects, if you like, investor demand, for lack of any other description. But that investor demand would be included in, if you like, the national statistics of silver holdings. I think it does actually raise a good point, because in a country like Turkey, where the average person has a very low standard of living, has a very low level of wealth, basically silver is a lot more important as a monetary metal than gold. And I would back that up by saying that throughout the Middle East, certainly until the 70s and maybe even slightly later, silver Maria Theresa dollars were a common means of payment. The Austrians produced these Maria Theresa dollars specifically to circulate in the Middle East. And of course, we would include in that a lot of Turkey. So silver does have this history, and it does make some sense. And I think it's that rather than, let us say, silver being bought to produce coin, I think it's that is perhaps leading to public demand for silver, given that gold has already gone out of most people's reaches. And the obvious thought is either we get into silver because we don't like the currency, or alternatively, investors in Turkey might think gold has run away, silver is yet to run away, therefore we buy silver in order to protect ourselves by getting out of credit. Now, this is something which I think we'll see as a more widespread phenomenon around the world anyway. So Turkey perhaps is leading in this event.
Right. Yeah, because it is at the moment the most undervalued commodity in the world, is it?
Oh, yeah, I think this is good news.
Yeah, so do I.
More demand for silver. So, yeah, that's it.